It's day 3.
Day 3.
I know. It's exciting. It's day 3. And I keep, again, Groundhog Day. I woke up thinking it was day 2.
I had last night when, it was 12 hours later from when we recorded the video, and then I was uploading your link, and I was really confused then as to which day. Seems silly only a couple of days in, but I was kind of like, hang on. Yeah. But here we are.
And then I edited
3.
I'm editing the pre-recorded stuff, and then I'm like, wait, this was recorded like a couple of weeks ago, or even just a few days ago. And I'm like, I guess
I think that's where I got confused too, because is it Danny's day?
Yeah, it's so fun though to have those interviews. It was really fun to edit that and watch it back. Yeah, I enjoyed that a lot. So you look very festive. You look, it's warm there. I'm all bundled up. It's cold. I have this shrug thing, Yeah, my poncho shrug thing.
Pretty mild here. I just checked the temperature. So overnight, I'll give you an overnight one.
Oh yeah, that's right. You were going to update us on that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, was 11 degrees Celsius, which is 52 Fahrenheit. So
that's like summertime. Well, it is summertime.
It is summer. And then and then today's temperature will be cool. It's 20 degrees, which is 68 Fahrenheit. So not hot. They're pretty mild.
Because that's usually like our summers here. It will be in the 50s overnight normally. If it stays in the 60s overnight Fahrenheit, I feel like it's so odd that it didn't cool down very much at night. It usually cools down more than that at overnight.
We are by the coast, so often
yes,
the temperature kind of stays more stabilized.
It's much more
and
temperate.
It is generally a bit cooler. Yeah.
It's not really hot though. You don't get really, really hot like it does inland, do you? In the interior, it gets really warm, doesn't it?
Yeah, we were living in central Victoria, which is only 3 hours away, and was much hotter and drier over summer. I don't think we'll get quite as hot, which is really nice. Actually, it's too hot for me.
Yeah, I know several friends that they love it. They would live in the southwest, of the United States, where it's much warmer, and they want to be in the sun, and they don't like the winter at all. And I would not like that. I don't do very well with the heat. I hate that. I want air conditioning. Yeah.
Yep. How can you knit otherwise?
Right. I mean, I know people that live in like Florida, they knit cotton things or cotton blend things, but I mean, I want wool. It's nice.
And sometimes they knit like wool shawls to wear where it's air conditioned. If they work in a office where it's air conditioned, they get a bit chilly.
Yeah,
but it's easy to tell what day it is when I'm looking at my calendar, because I've yet to unwrap day 3.
Yay!
So I think I might get straight into it.
Yes. I'm excited to maybe encounter one of those like pop colors you were maybe talking about.
Yeah,
I'm kind of in suspense.
No idea.
I know. I'm kind of in suspense about yours.
The gemstone is Iolite, IOLITE.
Okay.
Which I will have to Google because I don't know what that is. But looking ahead, I think we can expect a little more purple. We'll see. Given the names of the gemstones ahead, which are not a spoiler because the gemstone list is outside all the packages.
Right. Oh, that has some different tones in it.
It does, and moving into more of a purple from those blues.
Yeah, and it's definitely more tonal.
Darker.
Oh.
Yeah.
Huh.
That's exciting.
Wow. I'm starting to think of the possibilities of what you might decide to make with that.
Yeah, well, it's been fun watching people knit the throw. I'm definitely thinking about another throw next year. And the garment is fun too. And a wrap.
Always
so
love
many
the
possibilities.
Wrap. Well, and then, this is kind of vintage. I realized this is actually the first day I'm wearing this. My mom made this for me. It's out of her own hand spun. When she lived on,
Wow.
yeah, she lived on her farm and she had Shetland sheep. So this is her hand spun, straight off the
From
sheep.
her sheep.
Obviously,
Wow.
yeah, yeah. And so it's just a shrug, kind of a shawl that goes to, like in middle where your elbow bends, but it's nice to just pull that over when you're a little chilly. It's really nice. And then I always fold my arms underneath it and kind of,
Oh, it's
yeah.
so
And
lovely.
my
It's
mom
beautiful.
made
And
it.
the extra
Yeah.
special story behind it as well.
Yeah. She just gave it to me last week. Maybe it was the week before. So, because she knows my office is a little chilly, and the room where I do the videos, is in the other end of the house, and it's very cold back there. So, yeah. So I wear it, or slip it on first thing in the morning. Yeah. So speaking of your throw, and I'll open my thing in here just a second, but I did get a little bit of
Oh,
knitting
you've got
done.
a square?
Yeah,
Ooh.
well, see, now you see I put it on a circular after I got out there a ways. I started
Yeah,
with DPNs and then I moved it to the circular, and now I'm moving right along. So,
that looks great.
yeah. And
Mm.
this was the day 1 package, and then here's my day 2 that I opened yesterday, and I'm hopefully going to cruise right into that and have 2 squares done by tomorrow. We'll see. I have a few things I need to do this evening and some farm chore things this afternoon. We'll see. But yeah. Okay, so are we ready for day 3? Day 3.
Yeah. What you got?
Day 3, mittens and a
Touch it.
Santa hat is
Oh,
on my label
cute.
today. Is that focusing? Yeah, close enough.
Yeah.
So we'll see what day 3 brings us. Try not to make too big of a crinkly noise in the microphone here. I just try to get one end going and flip that out. And you have to, oh man, they like tape this one a lot. There's a lot of tape here. What's up with that? Oh, oh. Day 3, coincidentally, gives me yarn number 3.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
handy.
And it's kind of a brown tonal. And the card says the colorway is called tree bark. Right. Let's see if I can make this a little brighter. There we go. Can you see that a little
Yeah, I
better?
can. Yeah, that's beautiful. Does it have a little bit of grey
Yeah.
in there too?
Yeah. It's kind of a tonal dark brown. That's
Mm.
going to be cool. That's nice.
So maybe skipping that beautiful big stocking because you're going to tell us a lot about that later this month. But
Yeah.
I notice you have some other knitted decorations on that garland
Oh,
behind you.
yeah. Oh, yeah. I should have taken some of those down. I do. Last year, I might have one here. Last year we did kind of a knit along on the channel. So there's some videos on the channel up, and I'll put links down below in the video description about some of these little ornaments. Like this one, for example, is a Fair Isle little Fair Isle ornament. I don't know, I might be able to get this off. And so
Mm.
that's just a little Fair Isle ornament. It's just stuffed with some polyfill, or you could stuff it with scraps of wool or scraps of leftover yarn. But I have some tutorials about knitting ornaments, like the wee little sock right here, the tiny, tiny little sock. There's a
Right.
couple of those. And I had some little balls like this. And then there is a tiny, tiny sweater. Did I show you the sweater the other? Oh, here's the sweater.
Oh, you
I
did
had
show me,
taken,
yeah.
yeah,
Got it there.
here's
Oh,
the
that's so
tiny sweater.
cute.
And I do not embroider very well. I just tried to do a little snowflake thing on there, but it was, and then I just have like a little paper clip, you know. So yeah, the tiny sweater. So I have several videos. There's a playlist, a Christmas ornament playlist, and I'll just put the link to the playlist down below in the video description if people want to go and look. These are great for, including in a care package if you're mailing things to family or friends. Because a lot of people aren't gathering this year, but it's just, they really don't take very long to make, and it's a great way to use up little scraps. I have all these tiny little sock yarn bits, from when I've
Yeah.
knitted socks, or leftovers from your Advent kit. So there's a couple of options. And if you haven't tried Fair Isle or stranded colorwork before, it's a good way to just try that. Yeah. I mean, you're not super invested. You haven't bought yarn for a massive project. It's just tiny little bits. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good way to have a practice.
Yeah, I sent these to several friends, just as a tiny little thinking about you kind of a gift. ornaments, and then also to family that we were sending like baked goods and traditional Christmas baking that we put in the mail to people that don't live here. So
Oh, homemade gifts are the best, really, aren't
yeah,
they? Yeah.
yeah. And now, I should have kept a list though, because I want to do more ornaments, but now I forget who I sent what.
Who got what?
I should have, yeah, because I'll end up duplicating. I should have kept a list. I wonder if my kids remember who I sent to which ornament, like who got a sock and who got a sweater last year.
But another sweater in another colour or another sock, it wouldn't matter, would it? They're still
No,
really sweet. Yeah.
yeah, it's fine. So, do you knit little tiny ornaments? Have you done that?
I haven't, no. My son made lots of pom-poms, so we've got lots of pom-poms. Uh, but no, I haven't. Yeah, it'd be
Huh?
fun to try. I did last year for a gift swap. Maybe I'll send you a photo and you can put it in the video. Our knitting group we swapped little Christmas ornaments as gifts, so it was a really
Yeah.
fun theme for a swap. And we could get together then. It was pre-COVID.
Right.
And I made a rose. I knitted a rose with
Wow.
like a little green leaf, and it could be a brooch, and also
Yeah.
for the Christmas tree, because roses are one of the traditional decorations for a Christmas tree. So yeah, nah, I haven't really knit small ornaments particularly.
Yeah. So, did you get any Advent knitting done yesterday?
I got a little bit more done on the sleeve of the sweater that I'm knitting, not a lot. So hopefully today is a big knitting day for me.
Yes. Yes, I'm hoping this evening I just curl up on the couch with my tea, get away from the computer and the desk for a little while, and have
Whip
have
up a
have an
square.
evening. Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll see. We'll see how much I get done. Now I have to catch up before tomorrow. Now I've got like 3 to do, 2.5 to do.
They do get faster once you've done a few.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. Well, and there's always that kind of working out your system in the beginning, and
Yeah.
understanding the pattern.
Yeah, I don't know how many. I'd knit a few and I felt like, yeah, I've got it memorized. And I bound off one and then realized that I'd bound off way too early. So it was a small square. So I had to remind myself to kind of count this the rows still. But by then I'd
Yeah.
pretty much worked it out and memorized it.
So we have some other interviews coming up this week. So watch for that. And yeah, I guess that's it for today. I don't know. Do you have
Yeah.
anything else you want
Short
to
and
tell
sweet
people about?
today.
Yeah, that's all
Yeah.
right. Because
Yeah.
I mean, this is going to be, you know, um, a long month, and we're going to do this every day. And it's okay to have shorter days and longer days. And we have interviews pretty often, but not every single day. People should be go participate in the group because we're both doing daily giveaways. Yeah. So go and watch for that. Check out both groups. Yeah. You can enter both.
And there's lots of prize codes with each giveaway in my group as well. So each sponsor has offered,
Oh, right.
usually some kind of coupon code for people who didn't win. So everyone gets something.
Well, and then you gave me a whole bunch of codes to pass around to people in my group that are participating in the daily thread. So that has begun as well.
Oh, fun.
Awesome. Yeah.
All right.
All
Time
right.
for me to go visit your group. Haven't been there for a while.
Okay. Well, I'll check in with you tomorrow.
Excellent.